Hey, 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 that's Kurt the Boat Doctor, Uncensored. Hey, this is a beautiful, I think it's a 21 Willies Raptor. Got the 99 and 150 I went through. Okay, to start this one up, you just trim her down. And this is hooked up onto the hand wash. Get it here. Now, when you first start it, you want to put it in gear and give it 3 full pumps or 2. Bring it back, line that up just beyond that, and then hit the start button. But you got to pull the choke out, hit the start button. When it fires up, it revs up a little bit, push in, it dies, it raises, dies, raises, until you can push that in, and then it should run. If it runs like that, she's ready to roll. Okay, so when once you initially fire it up and warm it up, it should last the rest of the day. You shouldn't have to do that, but just remember to bring it about right between those two, right with this indentation. Just hit the button and bring it back. This is the friction here for your throttle. This is the friction for the motor. Got a little light right there. If that turns red, look for water flow, which has got good water flow. Or check your oil. Okay, if it steams a little bit, don't be too alarmed, like especially if it's cold out. Like this one isn't steaming right now because it's warmed up a little. It's still about 35. But if you get some steam or like smoke, it's probably just steam, unless it's bright blue and smells like oil. Then you better give us a call when that light comes on. These have a built-in rev limiter to them. So say you were low on oil or water was plugged, it's going to let out a buzz like a beep. Same thing if these lanyards ain't in and it turns over but doesn't start, it beeps, you know you didn't put the lanyard in. Okay, so basically you want to maybe take a video when you first get it to see how the motors actually run, the water flow, because a month later, oh, I thought that water flow was better than that. You can look back, no, that's how it should be. And then if it's smooth. Now if these motors shake like this real bad, when it's fired up and it don't quit, don't go anywhere. That means you got water in the system. And that's pretty easy to fix. It's just water. You can just take off the fuel filter up in here. You take the one gas line off, and then you just pump the primer bulb until you get sheen, or you can smell the gas. Then hook it back up. There's a pink line in there. Follow it down, undo a screw, pump, get it out of the injector, VST, then just screw that screw back, and it should just fire right up if that ever happened to you. Okay, so she's running. There's your throttle, there's your trim button right here. So we're going to put it in reverse. Good reverse power. Okay, and then we're going to put it forward. And close it on. Now your water. Go like that. That's your overflow tube. Take the water off. That's kind of nice to have that shut off now. And if you want to help steer it, move that like that. And we're doing about 4.6. I think it's turning into slack tide. Let's go the other way. See what it does. And there's your electronics. I got that on one of the combos. 4.6, 8, 9, 5, tide's coming in, 5.3. So then just bring that back, put that in neutral, go ahead and kill it, tighten up your friction, trim it up. Okay, fuel gauge is tied into the main motor key. If you look over there and I turn it, now you almost got a full tank of gas right there. I don't know if you can see that. Right there, and then you turn the key off, it goes down. I set this up for you as a combo unit, so now you can go back to pages, you can go just to charts if you want. I put all your numbers in for you. Here's a heat map. You just mark this over and make a waypoint. It's real easy. You just hold your finger on there and you can say waypoint or clear cursor. And of course, if you hit here, these turn white on you right here. That means if someone called and said, what's your coordinates? You give them coordinates. That's where you got your little cursor over here. So you want to clear that. That brings that back black. Get rid of that, just go like this. So then you also got your sonar. 200 kilohertz, 200, 0 to 200. Above that, drop the kilohertz to 80, or go to chirp. and that's how you do that. See 83 high and medium chirp. You could run medium chirp right in here if you wanted to. See how much more definition you get. And you can clear that up to into your settings if you don't want to see some of this surface noise. So right here in shallow water, I'd probably run 200 kilohertz. Okay, so then anyway, to get rid of that, you just go like this, go back over here, go to side scan. There's your side scan. 455 is like shallow water. Deep water, you go to 800 kilohertz. If you run 800 in here, you're not going to see nothing. And I put all your numbers back on there. Down scan, same thing with overlay down scan. These colors here, if you see them flying by in an arch, that's a fish right there. Okay, and then I put a cursor. You can put a waypoint there, put all your numbers in there for you. And then the steerings for, like, if you have a waypoint, then all these time to destination, course, latitude, longitude, speed, destination to distance to destinations right there. All those, once you set a waypoint, will light up for you. And then your instruments, you go here and you can, I run on these when I'm testing the boat. This is easier to read. You can actually change these. You can go into menu, you can go into navigation mode, you can go to basic. So that's that. And then all your combos are over here. So I set one up here for all, and then you go like this. Now say you wanted a size split that, you hit that, you go to adjust size split, and you can have whatever size you want. And this one here, what I liked, and I'm going to save that, is this one here. This is an A scope, so if it's bright orange and it goes here and it goes after that, then that's a real fish. So, but here I'm going to touch this, make sure I got that set right. More options, A scope, overlay down scan, fish ID, yes. We just want symbols, okay? So now on this, if you happen to see a fish go by, on this one, check over here, because I got all the clutter taken out of it by putting this one here. So if you've seen that look here, you've seen an orange, you've seen an arch here, now you've seen one over here and one down here, you know it's a fish. Okay, so right now we have nothing. There was some bait over there, and to change those, you just hit this, and you just go ahead and you can add, just hit and drag, and then if you want to change when you get in there, like here, if you want to change your data right here, you go like this, you go edit data. If you want to shut it off, you hit that there. Okay, so that's pretty much that one. So I'm going to hit back into here. I'm going to go to instruments. I'm going to get that one there. I'm going to hit the wash down. Bilge pump works. Nav lights work. Yep. Okay, wash down's on. That works. And I'll go up front here. And this one, that works. And you shut that off. You go up under here, there's your primer bulbs, your water separator, change that once a year, no matter what. And there's your two gel cells, and there's your battery charger, and there's your plug in there, and you got a 0.1 heading sensor. And you got your VHF in there, and it's working. And then you just go like this to turn it off. And I know one thing I better do before I lose it. Nothing like a little mojo. Hang this here. And I don't know if this comes with the captain's seat or not, but I don't see one in the boat. Okay, to start this one, this is fuel injected. All you do is turn the key. Here's your friction right here for steering. Then all you do is put in gear. Go from here. And I think it's I can't remember, I think it's a 15 pitch. I'm going to set the friction up a little bit. it gets it. Okay, this is the boat doctor in this beautiful Willys. He is done, and I guess they're waiting for lights in here, so they got to put that on. Okay, boat doctor out. She's a winner, chicken dinner.